Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to True North Wilderness Coaching. My name is Matthew, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about the journal assignment for last night's entry. And the question, I might misquote it exactly, but it was, when was the last time you really noticed something beautiful, and why did you stop doing that? And I started writing, and initially I was writing about nature mostly. I thought about maybe some movies that I saw that really touched my heart, things like that. Of course, seeing my son every day is probably one of the most beautiful things that I get to see on a consistent basis. But as I continued to ponder the question, my heart moved to another topic, which was the beauty of Jesus. And it really got me because there were seasons in my life where consistently, daily, I was taking more time than I do now to extravagantly gaze on the beauty of Jesus. And when we talk about the senses, sight, sound, taste, touch, all of these things, we think of the natural, but the natural senses are parables and similes and metaphors for the spiritual senses. Spiritual sight, spiritual sound, hey, how's it going? Spiritual taste, even. But I was just thinking about the eyes of our heart. You know, guy riding his bike up here. Pretty good little feet to get up here. But now he's got a good little trail back down the hill. And we are so fortunate to live in this area, guys. And we're so fortunate for the weather lately as well. You know what? See that sharp one straight ahead right there? Turtle head? I think that might be a good option for our first hike. Not too much of a challenge, but enough to get the blood flowing and a good view at the top. But anyway, back to the topic. The spiritual eyes. You know, the Bible talks about that. The eyes of your heart. Paul says, I pray that the eyes of your heart are enlightened, and that you might see with the revelation of Christ, and to have the eyes of our heart open to behold his beauty, the humility of Christ, the wisdom of Christ, the love of Christ, the passion and the courage of Christ. To have the Holy Spirit touch our hearts and open the eyes of our understanding to behold the beauty of God is truly the definition of gazing on beauty. King David said, Psalm 27:4, he said, one thing have I desired of Yahweh, that will I seek after, that I may behold the beauty of the Lord, to inquire in his temple, and to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord. So I was just stirred to really think about. There's a hill that I used to go up every time, but I prefer this one now because less people. To behold the beauty of the Lord is the most powerful experience I think that we can really have. And I think that to catch one glimpse of the Lord will completely transform us. And that's my prayer for all of us, is that throughout all of this, our spiritual senses will become awakened as we slow down. I know I need to slow down, and I need to stop making excuses. I got to get up in the morning earlier than I have been, spend more time with the Lord, redig the well, so to speak. The well was dug long ago, but I want to open that mouth of that well of living water back up and drink deeply of the beauty of God. All right, my brothers, I hope and pray that you're having a wonderful week. Just wanted to send a little update along the way. I hope each one of you are feeling blessed and encouraged. I know that I've had a little bit of a pushback. I feel like spiritual resistance, but even making this video, I feel my spirit, reviving and my courage reviving, You know, we have to press through discomfort, gentlemen. We got to press through that spiritual resistance. So let's do it together. Right, Shalom? Ho, ho. God bless.